Okay, so you know what today is. I have not looked at the reveal. I'm shaking right now. It's been 3 minutes since they posted it. Let's take a look. I'm so nervous right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, my heart and my blood pressure is absolutely just out of this world. Oh my god, dude. This is everything you could ask for in a character design. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, let's get into the video. Following Topaz, a lot of things is very exciting about this character. She will be the second limited hunt character that we can kind of base all the knowledge we kind of have about a character like Seal on. She's probably going to be a really good character because if we follow the recent trend of limited characters, they've been pretty good primarily. I don't think there is any bad limited character per se, and that has me really excited. All I can really say is that a past is usually a good indication of the future, most of the time. With her being fire and being a hunt character, she's able to utilize one of the best supports in the game. Asta is a character everyone gets for free. She is one of the best supports in the game. She provides so much for the team while also being able to boost her own personal damage. So if you wanted to build Asta as a crit damage dealer, you could. Some say it's copium, but I think it's just something that takes a lot of effort into putting in terms of gearing. It just takes a lot of grinding. I'm fond of Asta because she seems more to be a dedicated fire booster. 18% free fire damage elemental bonus for the team is really good. That's just free damage right there. Speed stat is very valuable, especially for a character that we probably don't know what the base speed of the character is going to be. So any character that is able to boost the speed of a teammate is always going to be valuable. Attack boosting capabilities is very nice. Also, considering what the kit of this character may be, a character like Asta will probably be even better because this is an attack boost that doesn't go away. What I mean by doesn't go away is that even if Asta CC'd, you will still have the attack boost team wide. Now you have even more of a reason to use Planetary Rendezvous because it's a very nice light cone to have on Asta in the fire team. With Topaz, this will increase the damage of the character greatly because, as we all know, she is a fire damage dealer, which means that the element that Asta would be boosting in this case is fire. So you could say that a character like Asta just continues to gain more value over time, and that's because her kit is so strong. You can think of this character as Bennett, except she doesn't heal. She just has a lot of value for most players in the game, if not every player, because she's such a good 4-star character. With her also being Hunt, she's able to utilize a character like Silverwolf, because Silverwolf is the best character to use alongside your Hunt DPS. Silverwolf is everything you need in a single target debuffer. You have a defense down, a shred of the resistance, and being able to put a weakness on the enemy of the fire element will help a character like Topaz greatly, because the break effect is actually not bad. Utilizing another one of the strongest offensive supports is going to make Topaz a really good character. If you are a character that is able to utilize character like Silverwolf, your damage is always going to be increased greatly compared to those that are not able to utilize Silverwolf as well. You have a character like Bronya, who is another amazing offensive support, and Topaz is probably going to be able to utilize this character because she buffs the damage of the character greatly, just like Silverwolf, in the sense of being able to provide harmony-like buffs to that character. A full action forward is very, very valuable. That allows your character to be built with literally no speed, because Bronya is able to give that ally a free turn. You're also able to give that ally crit damage, which is pretty good. You can allow that ally to be a hyper carry damage dealer because you are able to cleanse a debuff from that ally, meaning all you really need is the cleanse for the character that's going to be doing damage in the team. So that allows you to be in the team composition with Bronya in the hyper carry setting, because you only need that elemental skill for one ally. A crit damage and attack increase is very, very valuable, and is going to be even more valuable on a character that wants all the stats she can get. And Bronya just ends up giving even more damage increases in her kit, which is very, very crazy. And depending on your light cone, you're able to give another further damage increase to the ally, depending on what light cone it is, whether it's the 5-star or 4-star version of the light cone for Bronya. Then you're able to give a skill point to the team, which may be valuable for a character like Topaz if she is skill point hungry like Seal. Speaking of Seal, Topaz is going to be a hunt character just like this character. So that means Topaz has to essentially be on par with Seal. Otherwise, you wouldn't go for the character. Or she has to have something in her kit that distinguishes herself from Seal. Maybe she is a buffer of some sort, although that'd be very weird because Hunt characters are primarily known for their single target damage. So I expect her to be a very strong single target damage dealer just like Seal, maybe even better. It's not easy being a better damage dealer than Seal. You have to essentially power creep the rest of the characters in the game because Seal is the best damage dealer in the game currently. And she does everything you would want from a damage dealer. She has great single target damage. She has pseudo AoE in the sense of being able to get an additional turn whenever she kills an enemy. That's very valuable because you're able to use her in most contents in the game. She also has a very strong multiplier on her ultimate, all of which is also buffed by her talent. So she has an ult and talent that goes hand in hand. You don't see that in very many characters. This is able to increase the damage of Seal even further. If we factor in she has resistance penetration, that's very, very valuable. She's able to increase her own speed by 25% for 2 turns. That's very, very underrated because a speed increase is always going to be valuable for a character that wants to take as many turns as she can get. And if Topaz is able to increase her own speed, then you would find even more value with a character like Asta because that's so much speed to the point where you'll probably be lapping the enemy many, many times. Let's not forget the Hunt has some of the best Lycans in the game. The Sleep Like a Dead Lycan for Ching is actually really good for every single Hunt DPS. Literally, because you get crit damage increase, which is very valuable no matter what character you're building. Crit damage is very important because you want your crits to do more damage. And then it is a 5-star, meaning that it's going to have way higher base stats than a 4-star or a 3-star option. There is the free-to-play 5-star option from Herta's shop, but it's not really that good. I mean, it's good enough to get the job done, and I think it's a really good free-to-play option. But I think some 4-stars are way more valuable than this 5-star. But if you don't have those 4-stars or have refinements on them, then this is going to be a really good weapon nonetheless. Weapons like Swordplay, Su Sheng's 4-star Lycan is really valuable because you're getting a damage increase which counts as elemental damage bonuses every time you hit that same target. And for most Hunt DPS characters, you're looking to hit the same target consecutively. Thus, you're increasing the damage greatly that you're going to be doing to that enemy. Although you could argue that it may not be valuable on some characters because if you're hitting the enemy over and over and over again, then you probably won't be able to keep the stacks going because you're going to be doing more damage each time you hit the enemy. But when you get some refinements on it, the damage starts to become extremely crazy. But I think the best part about this is that we don't currently have a fire Hunt character, so more elemental coverage is great because we have quantum, we have wind, we have the physical, and we have ice. We don't have imaginary, we don't have fire. So having a fire character would be very, very good. And soon, or maybe sometime in the future, we'll also get an imaginary Hunt character. And lastly, I think she's the best looking character in the game by far. But that was pretty obvious. Most of you know that about me. So there you have it. Topaz is a character that is obviously going to be really good. She has everything going for her. She has the looks. She has the fact that she's a fire Hunt character, meaning she doesn't share many similarities with the other roster of characters in that path. So more coverage is a great thing. And who knows what she has in her kit to allow her to do great things in Honkai Star Rail. Only time will tell. Thank you for watching and have a nice rest of your day. Peace.